Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski, and we're here to bring you exciting all-star high school football action as the 54th annual Lions game takes place. We have this year the blue versus the white squad. Of course, the blue squad beat squad last year, 37-3. We see an interesting matchup of local high school football talent. The Blue Squad this year, coached by the North Torrance coaching staff, led, of course, by Todd Croce. The White Squad, led by the Narbonne football staff, led by head coach Manuel Douglas. Of course, there is a good mix all the way around on both sides, both the blue and the white team. All the best players, all the best seniors throughout the South Bay and the greater Los Angeles areas, with schools such as Narbonne, Morningside, Peninsula, Palos Verdes, amongst others, represented on the white squad, while the blue squad represent schools like Maricosta, Redondo, Culver City, Westchester, El Segundo. So, good eclectic mix here of local high school senior talent. Jeremy, talk to us a little bit about this game and the history of the Lions All-Star.
Yeah, Chris, you mentioned this is the 54th annual Lions game that is presented by the West Torrance Lions Club. And as far as our history with the game, this is our 6th season of covering the Lions game. And of course, we just finished our 19th season of covering Maricosta High School football. And this game has had, like you said, a long history. It's been East versus West. It's been City versus CIF. It's been blue versus white, blue versus silver, blue versus red, and we're back to blue versus white. Again, this game has had a long history. There have been several NFL players that have come through this game. A former Ram quarterback, Vince Ferragamo from Banning, played in this game. And this is, like you said, it's an exciting game. You get all of these kids from the South Bay playing against each other who normally don't play against each other. The City versus the CIF teams. This should be a good matchup tonight, Chris.
Yeah, and I have to say, of all rosters, this one may be the most mixed. Like I mentioned, the white squad with teams like Peninsula, Palos Verdes, Morningside, and then the blue squad with teams like Maricosta, as well as Redondo. So even within the Bay League, there's representation here on both sides. So that should make for a very interesting contest for sure. Is there, before we get into players to look out for, let's go down to the field and get some introductions of those players.
And announcing, number 10 from Culver City, Alex Smith. Number 11 from North, Chris Pineda. Number 12 from Redondo, Jack Alexander. Number 13 from Westchester, Jonathan Murphy. Number 14 from Culver City, Charles Ross. Number 15 from Leisinger, Elijah Miles. Number 17 from El Segundo, Hunter Lynch. Number 18 from Hawthorne, Josh Robledo. Number 19 from El Segundo, Danny McKenty. Number 20 from Culver City, Brandon Long. Number 22 from Culver City, Augustus Frazier. Number 24 from North, Saeed Galloway. Number 25 from North, Matthew Seitz. Number 27 from Inglewood, Keyshawn White. And number 28 from Inglewood, Keyshawn White. Number 30 from Redondo, Aaron Hatfield. Number 32 from North, George Fisher. Number 33 from North, Jacob Harris. Number 34 from Maricosta, Evanston, Frank Love. Number 42 from Santa Monica, Tony Dancy. Number 44 from Lusinger, Loveday Tibwezi. Number 45 from Maricosta, Jonah Tabai. Number 48 from North, Darren Smith. And number 51 from Westchester, Divine Obacheri. Number 55 from El Segundo, Jess Caravello. Number 56 from Sarah, Elijah Thomas. Number 58 from Redondo, John Welder. Number 60 from Redondo, Jesus Ramirez. Number 68 from North, Marquise Alexander. Number 70 from Redondo, Christian Islas. Number 74 from Sarah, Eventueli Fanal. Number 75 from Beverly Hills, Greg Carter. Number 78 from Carson, Isaiah Nico. Number 79 from Sarah, Brandon Hendricks. Number 82 from Sarah, David Urey. Number 86 from South, Cole Cooch. The game, head coach, Todd Croce. Bo Traylor. Juan Sarmiento. Don Boussard. Jose Serrano. And Cody Guzman. Good luck to the blue team. Side, number 10, Tyon Harvey. Number 11, from Narbonne, Chris Figueroa. Number 12 from Peninsula, Jacob Handgardner. Number 13 from Banning, Eli Villarreal. Number 14 from Morningside, Brian Watts. Number 15 from Narbonne, Aaron McGee. Number 17 from Peninsula, Aiden Kuykendall. Number 18 from San Pedro, Corey Fausto. Number 19 from Banning, Vincent Lopez. Number 20 from Palos Verdes, Justin Martz. Number 22 from Gardena, Davion Smith. Number 24 from Narbonne, Corey Jackson. Number 25 from Palos Verdes, Jack Quinn. Number 27 from Peninsula, Zach McGinnis. Number 28 from St. Bernard's, Jalen Thomas. Number 30 from Centennial, Damon Skinner. Number 32 from Torrance, Ethan Myers. Number 33. Number 32, Edgar Ramos. All right. Number 34 from Torrance, Adam Mendoza. And number 38 Number 42 from Mary Star, Zenoshin Hayashi. From number 44 from Bishop Montgomery, Ethan Roberts. Number 45 from Narbonne, Lance Manulelenu. Number 48 from Bishop Montgomery, Quentin Darby. Number 51 from Narbonne, Daniel Pomale. Number 55 from Narbonne, Jarvis Stafford. Number 56 for Narbonne, AJ Luga. Number 58 from Palos Verdes, Parker Violet. Number 60 from San Pedro, Kenny Howard. Number 68 from Banning, Ivan Jaka. Oaxaca. Number 70 from Narbonne, Vandrew Epinesa. Number 71 from Banning, Banu Daiua. Number 72 from South Torrance, Samson Cuello. Number 74 from Torrance, Tony DaCosta. Number 75 from Banning, Joey Lopez. Number 78 from Palos Verdes, Dylan McGarry. Number 82 from Mary Star, Deandra Lopez. Number 86 from Banning, Fernando Corona. From Narbonne, Manuel Douglas is head coach. Trey Rogers, Doug Figueroa, Damian Waters, Theron Bowie, Brandon Manuel Molaya, Damian Waters, Hootie Davis, Joe Aguirre, Martin Del Pozo, and Corey Zaham.
All right, we see the captains coming out on the field here. Of course, the white squad represented by Aiden Kukendale. Of course, Aiden, the very talented quarterback from Peninsula. Certainly one of the stars of this contest. I'm looking forward to seeing. Jeremy, how about you? Is there any player that you're looking forward to seeing up close in this all-star action?
Well, Chris, again, it's a player we've seen for quite some to see how Jonah Tavai will do in this all-star format. You know, of course, he's been double and triple teamed when he played defensive line over at Maricosta. You're not going to be able to get double and triple teams in this type of game, so it'll be interesting to see what he does on one-on-one matchups and double teams. You're not going to get those triple teams like he's been seeing, though.
Evanson Frank Club, another Mustang out there that will be interesting to see how he performs.
And captains for the blue team, number 11, Chris Beneda.
Of course, some of these players we're very used to seeing in the Bay League here. Of course, Jack Alexander, the quarterback from Redondo, amongst others. So it should be an exciting contest. It always is each year. Of course, like I mentioned last year, it was an impressive play by the Blue Squad. So it'll be interesting to see whether the offense or the defense prevails this time. Typically, when you think of all-star games, you think of offense. Usually the defenses kind of go a little half speed, but certainly not the case last year, that's for sure. So we are underway here. It's a short kick, a little onside kick attempt. Interesting way to start this game, but...
Yeah, and Cole Cooch, the kicker, recovered that. He is, of course, from South Torrance, and he starts this off with a turnover for the blue team.
So the blue team on offense start off with a run right up the middle for about a 3-yard gain. Shotgun, and this complete. Let's see where they spot it. It is spotted just shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, that was Ross, Charles Ross from Culver City, the wide receiver, making that completion from Jack Alexander, the quarterback from Redondo.
Of course, Alexander, a very tall athlete, so stands very tall in the pocket. Meantime, again, the blue squad attacking that right side there, which would be the left side of the white defense. So far for positive gains here. As again, that one bust to the outside. Let's see where they spot it. That may be enough for another first down. Might be just shy, looks like.
Yeah, that was Brandon Ohm from Culver City on the run there for the blue team.
Alexander rolling left, stops, throws to the corner of the end zone. It's a diving catch. He's got it, and it's a touchdown for the blue squad. Wow, what an impressive catch in the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, that was number 82, David Uri from Sarah High School, the tall, the wide receiver there. Let's get another instant replay of that as you see Alexander rolling to his left and finding Uri, keeping that foot in bounds. And as you see, this is an all-star game, so there is celebration allowed, which you normally don't get to see in high school games.
And boy, Jack Alexander could not have put that ball any better spot there. That was perfect location on the run, on the rollout by Alexander. Beautiful pass, great catch, touchdown.
Yeah, and Cooch with the extra point as he also got that onside kick recovery. So here he is kicking off again, and that one is going to go well.
All right, now it's the white squad's turn, and they start off with a wide receiver screen, but not much going. They're just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So second and 10.
Aaron McGee from Narbonne on the reception as we see a big play there by the blue.
Yeah. Sack by the blue team.
That was Hayashi from Morningstar, the linebacker for the blue team.
Meantime now, play action on 3rd and 12, and White does finally get some positive yardage, about 5 yards on the play, but still well short of the first down marker.
Yeah, that was McGee again on the reception for White.
The pump, the throw, the completion. Ooh, and that looks like that will be enough for a first down that time. That was number 15 there on White. Of course, that is Aaron McGee.
Yeah, Kukendale is definitely liking McGee so far at the start of this game. As we'll get another look at this play, there's Jonah Tavai in the middle of that play getting in there, along with number 75 for the blue, Greg Carter from Beverly Hills.
Shotgun, high snap, draw play, that goes nowhere again. See that thick, call it middle of the defensive line for the blue squad, blowing that play down and long. The pass is thrown up, intercepted. Blue squad comes up with the 3rd down pick and gets good return yardage. That looked like that may have been Alex Smith from Culver City.
Yeah, as we take another one, Kukendale was getting some pass rush, and then Smith from Culver City makes a great leaping play, and then a nice return, and then finally brought down by number 51 from White, Daniel Pomale from Narbonne. The big offensive lineman brought down Smith there.
So Blue back on offense already leading this contest 7-0 with a nice throw. Alexander again, touchdown. Beautiful catch in the end zone. Blue Squad.
Yeah, that was number 82, Uri, as we'll take another look at this play. Again, you see Alexander rolling out to his right this time and finding Uri going towards the corner there, away from the middle of the field, and again, a nice touchdown. This last time it was to the left, this time it was to the right. Alexander's definitely showing his mobility and his accurate passing on the run, Chris.
Yeah, and not bad coverage on the White Squad by Jacob Hangartner as well as Zach McGinnis, but boy, Alexander just put that ball in the perfect location. And helps when you got a receiver out there like David Uri from Sarah, who can make those tough catches and make you look real good for sure as a quarterback.
Yeah, and just to mention, it is a chilly night here, so the team is definitely heating it up so far here with a quick 14-0 lead in the first quarter. As we see another kick by Cooch out of the end zone on the kickoff. You can tell why he's here in this All-Star game, Chris. We got Tyron Harvey there. Nice run there by the White Squad. Quarterback out of Morningside as he's trying to scramble and throws and nearly intercepted, bring up a third down.
We are back in a third down shotgun situation for the White Squad. And anytime you got a defense encroachment, that's a 5-yard penalty, and that is enough to give the White Squad a free first down. And we have another interception. And this one is going to go into the end zone. Pick 6 touchdown for Keyshawn White out of Inglewood.
Yeah, Keyshawn's twin brother, Tayshawn White, is also playing for the blue team, as you see Tayshawn with a nice pick here and then looking for some blocking and finding his way down the left sideline for the touchdown. And all of a sudden, this says the blue team is starting to run away with this one early in the first quarter, Chris.
Yeah, this has been an impressive defensive performance. Second interception already for the Blue Squad. That one, an extremely athletic play by White. As, boy, he really was about 15 yards, up field from where the intended target was, but really used that height and that athletic ability to come down with that one. He tracked it well. And like you mentioned, got that pick 6 into the end zone once he got that blocker, and that's all he needed. The Blue Squad is running away with this one early.
Yeah, Chris, there was a celebration call there, bringing it back 15 yards as we see Jonah Tavai and the defensive line there for the blue team with another play in the backfield. But Cooch has such a strong leg, Chris, even with that 15-yard penalty, he was still able to get it into the end zone.
again, like you said, we see why he's at this All-Star game. No doubt about it. Meantime, that pass is complete on the right sideline, and it's after the catch. Could be enough, although there may have been.
Yeah, it looks like there's a face mask here on the blue team, and there's a face mask on the blue team that will again give the white team a first down, and he tripped up there. That was number 13, Eli Villarreal from Banning on the reception.
Time looking down, looking deep, and has a man. This one could go. Oh, tried to cut it back. I thought for a second there that Fernando Corona, the big receiver from Banning, was going to take this one all the way, but I don't know if he saw that official or what. It looked like he tried to cut it back cross field, but either way, a big play for the white squad as Kudo was hit on the throw. Now we got Dale up for grabs. Uh-oh, 50-50 ball that looks like it's gone the way of the defense. Very much how this afternoon has gone so far. That is another interception, this time by Hunter Lynch from El Segundo.
Yeah, Chris, the blue team is running on all cylinders here. That's the third interception. They've had 2 touchdown passes. They've had a turnover on the first opening kickoff and 3 touchbacks. I mean, you can't get a better, well-played game than the blue team is playing right now.
Anytime a draw play there goes for that's the only thing the blue team hasn't really far is the run attack. Otherwise, outside of that, they are definitely clicking on all cylinders. Meantime, Alexander rolls left, throws, and that is complete. Big hit, though, out there on the white squad. Looks like number 11, Chris Figueroa, definitely getting the applause from his teammates as he laid down the thunder. Meantime, Alexander rolls right, throws right. That's complete. Did he get his feet in? He did, right at the first down marker. Looks like he may have been just shy.
Yeah, that was, again, Charles Ross, number 14 for the blue team out of Culver City with the completion on 4th down. We've seen this a lot over the years as Jonah Tavai rumbles and stumbles ahead for a first down.
Give the bully the lane there, knocking over a few white pins on his way to a blue team
Yeah, he
first
picked
down.
up the spare on that play, Chris.
Meantime, we got to end around. Works for about 6, maybe 7 yards. Let's see, that looked like that may have been Brandon Urey from Sarah. With a good 8-yard gain, so it's second and short.
Yeah, Uri's having a tremendous game as we see Alexander showing he can run. Whoa, trying to leap over the defender, and he went down pretty hard. But Alexander showing again his mobility, picking up the first down for the blue.
Yeah, impressive short by Alexander, no doubt. It was option right, and he decided to keep it. Kept it for about almost a 30-yard gain. Meantime, now he completes the rollout pass. That's where that ability to throw on the run really comes in and benefits Alexander, because if he decides to keep it, as the defense, you're so concerned about his ability to throw on the run, you forget that he can run it as well, no doubt. Meantime, another first down play. Alexander completes.
Yeah, again to Ross, number 14, out of Culver City. Yeah, the one thing I love about these All-Star games is we get to see there are the players exchanging their various helmet stickers, so you get some interesting combinations.
Saeed Galloway on the carry, met by Justin Marks.
Let's see, as it's now 3rd down for the blue team.
3rd and 7. It's a option right out of shotgun. Alexander did pitch it. Looks like the Blue Squad does have more than enough for another first down.
Yeah, that was number 27, Tyshawn White from Inglewood, that picked up the first down for the blue team.
Of course, we saw his brother, Keyshawn White, come up with that big pick 6 earlier in this contest. Meantime, though, that one is incomplete. Alexander trying to thread the needle, but not able to complete that one, so it's 2nd down. It's option left. Alexander pitches. White again. Tyshawn White with the powerful run there. Big, strong, physical runner. Reminds me in some ways of the a flag here on the play. It looks like going to be a holding call. Let's see what the Blue Squad comes up with here. On 3rd and long now. Alexander on the roll. Looks like they're trying to get a receiver screen, but falling down on the play was Alexander's intended target, so it's 4th down now. 4th. And a field goal attempt coming up here. 43-yard attempt. The kick is up, and that kick is good. 43-yard attempt is successful by Cole Cooch from the south.
Cooch is just lighting it up here, and that field goal could have been made from 55 or even 60 yards. He's definitely showing the leg that there is a bit of a wind here at his back, so that definitely helped the cause. As we see Jonah Tavai and the defensive line there again in on the quarterback, and great again. The blue team, the defense is just impressive. That will take us to the end of the first quarter here, Chris. What are your thoughts so far on this high-scoring Lions game so far?
Yeah, it's definitely been, again, another interesting defensive battle here. Of course, Blue Squad showing plenty of offense as well. Been very impressed with Jack Alexander, the quarterback out of Redondo. But, boy, that defense has been maybe even more impressive with 3 interceptions already in that first quarter.
Oh, yeah, Chris, and coming up, there is going to be some special scholarships that will be given away at halftime. I'll talk to you there after this play.
Time, it's a roll and a deep throw, and looks like he was just throwing away on that one. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, one of the scholarship is going to be the Don Banker Scholarship Award. And we're also going to have the Dave Hayden Scholarship and the first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship. And as you know, Jason Sadowski was my dad, and this is, again, the first scholarship that we're going to be giving away to honor his memory, Chris.
New time. That one's intercepted.
Pass
Vincent Lopez from Banning with the interception there for the White Squad. So the White Squad's trying to get back into this game, and what better way to do so than getting the turnover here right by the goal line.
A rare miscue by the Blue Squads so far tonight, that's for sure. Here we go. We got the roll. Ooh, just barely making out of the end zone as number 51, Divine Obituary from Westchester was all over that play.
Yeah, Obituary.
That was almost.
Yeah, that was real close, Chris.
Meantime, that one is going to be a safety sack in the end zone for Jonah Tavai.
Yeah, Chris. So, yeah, Obituary was in on that, and then you just saw Jonah Tavai leaping to finish that off. I want to definitely take another look at that play, as this defensive line has just been dominating for the blue team.
Yeah, Cookendale, you can see scrambling, and he got caught up, and boy, all of a sudden, Superman Jonah Tavai comes flying in and finishes that play off. What a great job. Again, impressive first half performance by this Blue Squad's defense.
So that will bring the score to 26-0 here in the second, as the white team has the free kick, and blue will get great field position here. A 10, Alex Smith from Culver City returns it all the way to the white 40-yard line. Right 45-yard line.
So with just over 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter, the Blue Squad is rolling, to say the least. That looks like complete. We're going to give that one as a reception.
Yeah, that was a big hit by number 12 for the white, Jacob Hangardner from Peninsula.
Meantime, we got a big play on the Blue Squad. That was Jonathan Murphy, the Westchester quarterback, in with the low keeper, showing his athletic ability. Saying, hey, Alexander's not the only one that gets to have fun out here. I got some skills too. Murphy, fakes the throw. He was rolling left. Looked like he was about to release. Instead, pulled it down and got a good 7-yard gain. Impressive run there.
Yeah, Murphy is so far lighting it up on the ground here in his stint, as there he goes again, Chris, making a couple nice dandy moves and getting to, it looks like, about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, he's got some Lamar Jackson type elusiveness out there with that lefty approach. This time it's a run right up the middle. Touchdown, Blue Squad.
Again, we have seen that a lot over the years. Maricosta always runs that play right down by the goal line, and the blue team does too, and that is Jonah Tavai, the big / running back, getting into the end zone for the blue team.
Point after attempt is up high, straight, and is good. So that makes the score of this contest 33-0 here in the second quarter. Jeremy, I know Jonah Tavai was one of your players to watch wanting to see how he would perform on a all-star stage. I'd say he's performing pretty well for sure.
He
Teaming up with that safety, and then now with the touchdown.
Yeah, and he also picked up that fourth down deep in their own territory and to keep the ball moving there for the blue team. Definitely an impact player, Chris.
Meantime, that was it for number 15, Aaron McGee. White trying to run time with Corey Jackson, but Blue Squad will have nothing to do with it. That looked like Craig Carter may have been involved in that one. Meantime, it is third down coming up here for the White Squad.
Yeah, in number 42, Tony Delancey III made a nice play there from Santa Monica.
Meantime, there's the throw, and incomplete. So fourth down coming up here.
It'll be interesting to see what will happen here on the fourth down plays. Not many punts here. Don't expect to really see any here in this All-Star game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens as the white team calls timeout to discuss it.
If you're ever in need, call Van.
And also, Chris, I want to remind the fans to stay tuned at halftime. There's going to be a special fans' point of view segment. We covered the 9th annual Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk this past fall, and got a chance to talk to former boxing champion Sugar Ray Leonard, as well as some other celebrities. So again, stay tuned at halftime. And again, we're going to have the scholarship presentations also at halftime.
So very exciting halftime presentation, no doubt about it. Meantime, everyone on offense moved except the football. The center was the only one off cue there on that account, so that's a motion penalty against the Blue Squad. Jonathan Murphy, again, showing that elusiveness, and we talk about speed. When he cuts upfield, boy, does he have afterburners. He kicks it into third and fourth gear, and he is downfield quickly. Impressive athlete there out of Westchester. Low snap. And he shows he's got a cannon for an arm as well, as Murphy able to complete that one.
Yeah, that was completed to number 10, Alex Smith from Culver City.
Yeah, rifled that one. Now it's an option left.
Murphy's pitch to number 24,
And
Saeed Galloway.
getting all the way past the first down marker was Saeed Galloway out of North. Now Murphy throws. Just over the hands of his intended target, Alex Smith. So second down coming up. Murphy fakes right, rolls left, throws, and almost intercepted. Looked like a little miscommunication between Murphy and his intended target, though there was a penalty against the Blue Squad anyway. Meantime, Murphy on the roll right, stops, plants, darts, dirts, still going, sees that first down marker, and gets maybe a yard or two shy of it. Boy, he turned nothing into something there as we take a look at that one again.
Yeah, he started off to the right and then makes a cut back to the left, and then cuts to the middle and cuts back out to the left, and then gets near the sideline, sees the marker, and then gets a couple more yards and gets it to a workable fourth down position here for the blue team. third down position.
So Murphy on the option left. Oh, it's a bad toss. Kind of an awkward spacing there between Murphy and his tailback, Galloway. But turns out to not hurt them as it was recovered. That will, though, set up a fourth down field goal attempt, 35-yard attempt by Cooch is up. It's high. It's no good, though. Was not on target. A rare miss by Cole Cooch.
Yeah, as we got a minute here and 26 seconds left here in the first half. Again, stay tuned towards the 3 scholarships and the special halftime fans point of view segment from the 9th annual Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk.
Incomplete on first down, bringing up a second down situation. And White able to scramble for at least a few yards. Timeout now on the field.
Carried by Villarreal. Brought down by Tony Dancy III.
Shotgun situation. Cookadale completes. That one, that looked like that may have been 86 Fernando Corona again with the reception. Just shy, though, of the marker. Meantime, oh, they do keep that one on the ground. Nice run out there by Eli Villarreal from Banning.
Brought down by Marquise Alexander with 9 seconds left in the first half.
Another timeout on the field.
Time's running out here in the second quarter for the White team. They got 9 seconds to try to get some points here on the board.
Cookadale takes a snap. He avoids pressure. He steps up in the pocket. He throws deep, and it is, guess what? Intercepted. The Blue Squad again comes up with the big turnover. That one looked like that may have been Danny McIntyre.
Yeah, the defensive back from El Segundo, as we see another replay here. It's the 4th interception for the blue team, all on really long plays, and nice footwork there by the El Segundo DB, as that will run out the rest of the time here in the first half, Chris.
But an exciting first half it was. Blue Squad leads 33-0 in what was an impressive defensive performance for that Blue Squad in the first half. Meantime, fans, as Jeremy mentioned, we have a very special halftime presentation. So let's go down to the field and get ready as the Blue Squad leads 33-0 here after the first half.
With Fans Point of View. Aiden, can you talk a little bit about this friendship walk here by Skechers?
So this friendship walk is a huge event where people are getting together to help promote in like bringing awareness to kids with special needs and raise money, stuff like that. And it's awesome just to see people get together for a common goal that everyone needs to know about and needs to help with.
Yeah, I love this event. I mean, it's a family affair. It keeps growing and getting stronger and more powerful. And the South Bay really knows how to come out and rally and make a difference and raise money. And my mom is here and my daughter daughters here. It's like 3 generations today. But whether you're a kid or a parent or a sponsor, this community shows up. Thousands of people year after year. We love it. We look forward to this every year.
Well, this is so important because it makes a kid's life possible, a kid's future possible. And this is my 3rd year, and every single year it gets better and better, bigger and bigger, and more support.
Please welcome to the stage, Denise Austin!
Yay! Welcome everybody! We're so excited for the 9th annual Peer-to-Peer Walk. Oh, everybody, it's a beautiful day. You're here to give back, but most importantly, to help our community, help our children with needs. And we are so happy that you are all here, so pumped up. This is where I was born and raised, so I am so happy to be home. My 9th annual year here, and it's so exciting. So, everybody please welcome Michael Greenberg! Woo!
Thank you, Denise. I love you. She makes coffee nervous, doesn't she? She's got more energy. I gotta tell you, I woke up doubly happy today. And I'm not sure if it was the walk, but I think last night's win, the Dodgers, had something to do with it, huh? Love it. So thank you guys for coming out and being a part of something that has grown over the last 9 years. It's the biggest walk. We have over 14,000 people registered for the walk. You guys made this possible. Without you, without this community, without your involvement, none of it would be possible. You guys raised, I'm gonna tell you, you raised over $1.8 million this year. Woo! That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I gotta tell you, the walk means so much to me. It means love, it means community, everybody coming together for a good cause, giving back. You got to be proud, and without each and every one of you, it wouldn't be possible.
One of the greatest boxers of all time, and of course, one of my personal heroes, Sugar Ray Leonard!
Thank you so much. On behalf of the Skechers family, I want to say to you, continue to fight for our children, but also continue to walk for our kids. Give yourself a round of applause, and let's get started.
All right.
God bless you all. Thanks for coming out.
One more round of applause for the champ, Sugar Ray Leonard!
Thank you so much.
And let's begin our walk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk and have fun, everybody. Thank you. Woo!
Do we have advice for children? I guess just find your voice and be strong and be yourself and be brave and do anything and everything that you want to do. I think that's the most important message for kids. That's what I tell my kids. Be anything you want to be, right?
Well, yes, the advice I have for kids is to always believe in yourself. Because if you don't, no one else will. Work hard, be respectful, and give back. Always give back.
Well, I know this is very common, but be yourself. Another one is keep going forward, because life can throw you all sorts of curveballs. But you just gotta keep going forward. Don't never take a step back, because that's when you trip up, is when you take a step back. You need to always go forward and just roll with the punches.
Stay fit because you are worth it. Get up, do some exercise, and you'll feel great for the whole day. You can do it.
And let's welcome the white team to the field.
And welcome back as the 54th annual Lions All-Star Game is been witness to a dominant Blue performance here in the first half as they lead 33-0. The defense especially has been on point. 4 interceptions, a safety, and numerous sacks. Very impressive performance by the Blue squad, including a pick 6 by the Blues, Keyshawn White. So as the players are making their way back onto the field, we get excited. Definitely saw some performances from the players that we were interested in. I wanted to see Jack Alexander. He was very impressive, both in terms of throwing on the run and in his own running ability. He had that 30-yard run on a option keeper. Very impressive. I know Jeremy was looking to see Jonah Tavai and how he would perform. He's performed pretty well. He's been credited with a couple of sacks, one of which resulted in a half sack there, resulted in a safety for the Blue squad, as well as a touchdown run and a key run on 4th down. But fans, exciting moment here as we are getting ready for the first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship Award announcement. Let's go down to Jeremy Sadowski to make that announcement.
Hello, this is Jeremy Sadowski. It's my pleasure to award the first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship to Jonah Tavai. Jason Sadowski was a longtime supporter of Maricosta football. He believed in leadership by example, helping your fellow man, and continuing your education through reading. Jonah Tavai exemplified those characteristics and more during his time at Maricosta. Congratulations, Jonah, and good luck in your future.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting announcements. It's the very first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship to the one and only Jonah Tavai from Maricosta. Congratulations, Jonah. Big round of applause. The second scholarship, it's a $1,500 scholarship, Dave Hayden Memorial Scholarship for Corey Fausto from San Pedro. Clap it up. And the third scholarship is a $1,500 Don Baker Memorial Scholarship to Augustus Frazier from Culver City. Clap it up for all 3 of these boys. And thank you to the Lions and the families that made this possible. All right, let's have the same second half. Parents are the best.
All right, the congratulations again to Jonah Tavai. Tavai, the first winner of the first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship Award. Very proud of having watched Jonah over these last really 4 years. He's been an impressive athlete for Maricosta, dominating since his sophomore year. So very well deserved, well earned, and we certainly wish the best of luck to Jonah Tavai moving forward. And congratulations again on winning the first annual Jason Sadowski Scholarship Award. Meantime, we are back to live action as the Blue Squad starts off on the return here. And oh boy, what a nifty return it is. Of course, as mentioned, the Blue Squad leading this contest by a 33-0 score. At that time, that was Alex Smith, who's had a very nice first half as a reliever for Blue Squad. Of course, Alex at Culver City. That time comes up with a nice return. Meantime, oh boy, little pitch right to Elijah Miles from losing her, and he was able to turn that corner, but it is all for naught as a holding call is being called here on the Blue Squad, bringing that play back.
Yeah, Chris, again, we'd like to also thank or congratulate Vincent Lopez from Banning from the white team, and number 22, Augustus Frazier III from Culver City, the winner of the Don Banker and the... Get back here to live action.
Yeah, wild. Let's take a look at this one again. Got quarterback Jack Alexander in, decides to keep it, makes a couple of nifty moves, but then all of a sudden here the ball pops out into the hands of David Urey. Of course, David's been one of Jack's favorite targets all game long. That time an unintentional target as David able to be the good recipient there of a live fumble, advancing that ball even more forward for the Blue Squad. A wild and wacky play. That's just how this afternoon has gone for the Blue Squad. Meantime, Alexander throws, and that's another touchdown. Pinpoint accuracy. Alexander to number 14, Charles Ross.
Yeah, Ross with another nice play here for the Blue Squad as we see Alexander again showing his ability to throw accurate, and Ross able to get his way and find that open spot between the two white defenders for the touchdown. And again, like I was saying before we had the big plays there by the blue team, we'd like to thank the West Torrance Lions Club for sponsoring the two scholarships, the Don Banker Scholarship and the Dave Hayden Scholarship, that were awarded to number 22 Augustus Frazier III from Culver City from the blue team, as well as number 19 Vincent Lopez from Banning.
Of course, I've been talking about popular college athletes that some of these players have been reminded me of. The more I watch Jack Alexander, he's kind of reminded me a little bit of Baker Mayfield, the way he can scramble and make plays happen there on the run. Very impressive game here for, I almost got him for Baker, but for Jack Alexander, the big, tall quarterback out of Redondo. Meantime, that one is caught, but again, that blue defense, boy, are they all over the ball. They came to play.
Yeah, that was Aaron Hatfield, number 30 from Redondo, with the defensive play, as we do see a rare punt here in the Lions All-Star game, and a nice little return there by, I believe, that was McAtee again from El Segundo, who also had the interception to end the first half of play.
Meantime, Alexander rolls, throws, and that one was thrown away. He was rolling to his left, but just couldn't find anyone open, so wisely throws that ball away. Second down and 10 coming up for the Blue Squad, who now lead 40-0. Alexander had a running back screen going on there to Tyshawn White. Of course, Tyshawn had a big play earlier this game. The way he runs, he's got me reminded of Derrick Henry, the former Alabama Heisman Trophy winning running back, now, of course, the lead running back for the Tennessee Titans. But he's got that same power running style that you see out of a Derrick Henry. Meantime, it's fourth down, Blue Squad going for it here. Alexander scrambles. He's going to try to run for it, and he's going to get that first down.
Chris, you're mentioning these player comparisons. I would have to say my Jonah Tavai running back comparison might be William the Refrigerator Perry, as he just rumbles and stumbles. A guy that big and that athletic is able to pick up first downs, as we see him in on another nice play in the middle of the field. He is really all over the place, as like we were saying, and there he is again, making it all the way to the right side of the defensive front. In this all-star format, he cannot be double and triple team like he has been all his career over at Maricosta.
Number 17, Hunter Lynch, also involved in that play as well. So,
as we see yet another play made there by Jonah Tavai, as he's really liking this one-on-one coverage that he's getting here in the middle. And the thing that you'll see, there he is up, standing up. He's very versatile. So it was, again, we've seen some great things throughout his career, and like we've also seen some great things from Alexander, the quarterback from Redondo. Unfortunately, Maricosta's been on the wrong end of that. As we see him yet again scrambling here.
Yeah, Alexander scrambles and runs out of bounds. Ooh, there may be a late hit call coming here. I don't see a flag. That tackle was past the white sideline there, but looks like they're going to go ahead and let them get away with that one. Meantime, it's a quick pitch there. That looked like that was number 20, Brandon Ohm, out of Culver City, with a speed run there. And a first down for the Blue Squad.
Yeah, as we're seeing Murphy and Alexander now switching off a bit.
Yeah, Murphy got hit out of bounds. Murphy came in, now is backhander. And what does he do? He comes in and throws another touchdown.
Yeah, and that was to Charles Ross, another touchdown to the wide receiver out of Culver City, as we see here a replay. Alexander just a drop back this time, and again finding Ross, who finds his way open there between good coverage of the white team. Great accuracy by Alexander to hit Ross.
Yeah, Ross almost looked like a superhero there, flying in out of nowhere for that reception. Of course, the point after attempt, it is up high, straight, and it is good. That will make this score 47-0. The Blue Squad with the lead here in the third quarter.
That is establishing a new Lions Club scoring record, as the previous high score was 44 points by the white team back in 2015.
Of course, you mentioned Jonah Tavai and his dominance here, seeing single coverage. Jonah is the younger of a series of Tavai brothers to come through the Maricosta system. Of course, one of Jonah's older brothers, J.R. Tavai, played at USC as well as outside linebacker for the Tennessee Titans. And of course, Jelani Tavai has been getting quite the reputation as a middle linebacker for Hawaii.
Yeah, Chris, and don't forget Jordan Tavai, who was El Camino prior to transferring to Kansas. And of course, Jordan is the eldest of the Tavai brothers. JR is the second oldest, and I just was talking with JR down on the field. He just signed to play Canadian Football League in Ottawa for the Red Blacks this upcoming season. And then you have current El Camino star Justice Tavai, who plays here. And you have one last Tavai brother to come through the program, Jagger Tavai, who will start Maricosta in another year.
Long history of Tavais with Maricosa. That's that's for sure a long-standing tradition. So meantime, Blue Squad, great play on defense. That was number 34, Evanson Franklove out of Maricosta, breaking that one up, forcing the incomplete pass and fourth down.
Of course, Evanson has brother Sebastian Franklove, who was a star at El Camino before transferring to a four-year school in Montana.
And meantime, boy, what a doozy of a punt by the White Squad. That is down at the 2-yard line.
Yeah, the special teams, the kicking has been superb this game. The only flaw was that one missed extra point, but you could tell that Cooch definitely is going to be a 4-year Division I player, FBS rather now that since they changed it. But he's going to play some big-time college football. I know that, Chris.
Meantime, you got the Blue Squad with their backs against the goal line here. Alexander, in fact, lined up in the end, right their way forward just to avoid the safety. That would have been the first points of the game for the White Squad. Meantime, that is how that third quarter is going to end. The score is a 47-0 lead for the Blue Squad.
Yeah, Chris, and this has definitely been a historic game here for the Lions game in general, as this is the highest scoring game in the 54-game history, as the blue team has put up 47 points through 3 quarters.
And at the other end of that, have pitched a shutout. Another rare feat in these Lions games. Meantime, Alexander completes that one, so it's a first down for the Blue Squad. Alexander at the pump fake. Throws deep. Did he come up with the catch? Oh my goodness. Brian Watts from Morningside with another impressive catch. Scratch that. That's number 14 for the Blue Squad. Charles Ross, who we just saw fly out of nowhere for a touchdown. That time leaps over the defensive back's head to pull that one down, despite good coverage by Vincent Lopez.
Yeah, Ross has definitely been a star here for the blue team tonight, catching a couple touchdowns. You had Uri from Sarah also catching a couple touchdowns. And Alexander has had a tremendous game at quarterback. You have Tavai dominating on defense. And it's been the defense in general with the 4 interceptions by the blue team. You got the white team interception. Again, the game has definitely been a surprise for me. So one-sided, but an entertaining game.
Meantime, that one is complete. Alexander to Loveday Chabiz out of Lusinger, number 44. White Squad trying to say that ball came loose, but no, at the end of the play, but no word yet here by the officials. That leads me to believe that this one may have been fumbled.
Appears that they are calling him down by contact, and Blue will keep the ball, but there was a penalty on Blue.
So, if anything, that probably worked out to best case scenario. They're not as much worried about the yardage at this point as much as just keeping control of that ball. Anytime Murphy back in at quarterback. Decides to keep it. The lefty turns the corner, uses that speed, and finally gets out of bounds after another big run.
Got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Blue, so that'll bring him back. I guess the only thing left for Blue now here to play for is that shutout. There have been 8 shutouts in the 53 games previous to tonight's game, and the Blue team is trying to establish not only the highest scoring game, but also a shutout in the process. So they're trying to leave their mark on Lions game history here tonight.
Yeah, which would, of course, by definition, then give them the biggest margin of victory ever in a Lions game. Good job out there by North Torrance head coach Todd Croce, for sure, coaching this Blue squad, him and his staff. They've done a good job of mixing in enough variety on the play calling in such a short preparation time period, but it helps to have such great athletes there. As we've been watching Jack Alexander, that time Murphy showing his ability to scramble and generate a first down on his own. Murphy now looks left, throws left, and that is incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah, the vastly different styles of play has been a great combination for this Blue squad.
Now we got an option left, and trying to go up and over was the running back for the Blue squad. I do see a flag come in here against Blue. I believe that may have been to Sean White with the carry.
Yeah, and as we run down here, we are in a running clock situation, so this Blue team is just trying to mow this and get the rest of that clock off the board and to get away with, again, like you said, the biggest point differential and the highest scoring all-star game, which they have right now, and that shutout.
So let's see, it's shotgun here for Murphy. Moves Galloway to his right, now back to his left. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, follows his blockers, makes a couple of nifty moves, breaks a tackle, and gets into the end zone for another touchdown for the Blue squad. Jonathan Murphy with another impressive performance.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. Murphy has been very impressive here on the ground. He's made some completions, so the defense has to keep him honest. He fakes the handoff there and then just has a way of eluding tackles right up the middle and getting that touchdown. And now they will have 53 points on the board pending the extra point. Will the Blue team score 54 points in the 54th annual Lions game? We'll soon see, Chris.
Of course, shout out there to number 56, Elisha Thomas from Sarah, the offensive lineman coming up with the block, as well as Murphy did a fantastic job of simply following his blockers, really setting them up to help him get into the end zone, and that is how this game is going to end. Blue squad comes away with a win and the largest margin of victory ever in a Lions Club game.
Yeah, 54 points in the 54th annual Lions All-Star game and a shutout to boot. Definitely a historic performance by the Blue team on all facets of the ball. Again, we saw some great things out of the White team too. I can't thank the Lions club, the West Torrance Lions Club, enough for putting on this annual treasure of a game to get all these young men together one last time on the field to see them play some high school ball? Pretty special, Chris.
Give my biggest thumbs up to Jack Alexander. Boy, was he impressive. His ability to not only throw on the run, but also run on the run really helped to ignite this this blue offense. And then that defense, oh boy, did they come out with full intent of showing their force. Impressive game. Always fun to do these Lions games. Meantime, thanks fans for tuning in to the 54th Annual Lions All-Star Game.